face with it.
Rio.
Yes, people. Yes, we rotted. Yes, people. What's going on? What is going on, peeps? My people. Yeah, man. a message for earlier. Yeah, I'll show that just now. Yes, thank you, people, for tuning in. Thank you, people, for tuning in. And, like, listen, we are going to go through the match reaction from yesterday's game. You know what I mean? As I said, it's already got in the chat as ready. Another 3 points in the bag. Another 3 points in the bag. We're going to take a look at the Arne Slot interview. And we're also going to take a look at, the player ratings. But before that, I'm going to give you my version of what I thought of the game, due to notes that I took. Okay? Right. So first off, please like and subscribe to the channel. You know what to do when we come around, and like and subscribe to the channel. Also, hit that notification button. You will be notified whenever I go live. So first off, what we're going to look at is the Arne Slot post-match press conference from the game, obviously from the reaching for the game. We are going to take a look at that. We're going to play it right through, and if I need to stop it, I will stop it, okay? Stopping, obviously, give my version of what I feel. Okay.
What did you make of that? Was that relief at the end?
Yeah, clearly. It was relief in the end. Especially after what happened Wednesday. And those last 8 minutes, and especially, of course, the last minute where we conceded a goal, you are so frustrated because I knew, that is not only that moment. That moment can also have impact for the next game, or for the games that are coming up. And I think you saw today, after us conceding the 2-1, that maybe for the first time this season we were a bit like, after conceding in the last minute against Everton. I think that was in our heads a bit. And that's also why we as a team were so furious Wednesday. Sorry?
The nerves seemed too much in the second half.
No, I don't think the nerves were too much. I think it had also to do with how Wolves came out, and Wednesday we showed immense mentality in the most difficult circumstances we faced this season. And then going 2-1 up, and then playing the last 15-20 minutes the way we played, with all the things that happened in those 15 to 20 minutes. And then to come out with a draw, that was very, very, very hard to take. And then today, 2-0 up, we had to deal with thinking we scored the 3-0. Completely correct decision that he disallowed it for offside. Thinking we're going to score the 3-0 with a penalty on Mo. Again, in my opinion, a correct decision for the VAR to turn that decision over. And then immediately receiving the 2-1. Yeah, that is mentally not always easy. And that's why these wins are probably even more important than when you outplay Tottenham like we did here 2 weeks ago with 4-0. It's so difficult to win a game of football. People always feel like, you've got Mo Salah, where are you talking about? He will always score for you a goal. And no. It's so difficult to win a game of football every 3 days after everything you go through in a season. So that's why this win is an important one going into a very tough week where we hope we can show the same mentality again in both teams, but play a bit better on the ball. That's clear.
Okay.
Did you take Canate off at half time because you were worried about him getting sent off? And is there any updates on the gap?
Yes, I took him off because of that. Because I saw him getting his first yellow. That was for me a soft yellow. If he would have gotten the second one for a shoulder push, that would have been a soft yellow. So then he would have been sent off by 2 soft yellows. I think the referee felt the same. That's why he didn't. But I've watched football so many times in my life, and I know that a player and the referee is then under pressure. So every next foul will lead again to maybe a referee that thinks, maybe I should give him. I think back on 3 days ago. But for Ibu, it's so difficult to play 45 minutes of football against a strong Wolves team. So I had to take him off because you can play football knowing in your head you can make a foul and playing against such good players as Wolves have. And Cody didn't have a yellow card or whatever. He got a knock in the Everton game. A few of us got a knock, but he got an injury from that. That wasn't a joke. It was just under debate. It's fast Wednesday already, so let's wait and see. It wasn't a soft knock then.
It's been a bit of a tricky season for Jarell Quansah at times. It's been hard maybe to get up to the levels of last season, but what did you make of him in the second half today? Obviously a massive moment for him making that block late on as well. Yeah.
I think all the boys showed great character, great mentality in the second half, but I think everybody has seen recently already, because he's played a few games recently, that he did really well, and I see in training sessions that he...
I did think, to be, I'm not going to lie, I did think that the actual sort of like, what can I say? The defense did look a bit nervy when Quansah came on, do you know what I mean? But however, as I said, he did redeem himself with that block, because basically, literally, that, you know what I mean, that was a shot on goal. That was an open goal. That was a goal that any player would have got. Do you know what I mean? You know, he was just waiting to be pushed in, and you know he came from nowhere and blocked it. So I have to rate him for that. But sometimes he does make the defense look a bit nervy. But you know, he did do his job in the end yesterday. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know whether he should have a low now or just give him a run of games. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. What Slot decides to do with him. There you go. Right. Let's get this to.
Is back to being the same Jarell as he was in pre-season. I think he had a bit of a hard time after being taken off at Ipswich, and then the first 2 or 3 games after that when he came in, well, he was also in a bit of a struggle. But he's just showing now what he's shown in the last 2 or 3 months on the training pitch, but also when he comes in, that he's back to his old level. And then you can see how important he is. Again, today you saw how vital players like Jarell and Bata also are for this team, because if you want to achieve something, of course you need the goals from Mo or from Lucio or from all the others, but you also need these players that if you depend on them, that they bring up performances like this.
13 games to go. How are you dealing with the pressure, the expectancy? Can you enjoy a game like that when there's so much riding on it?
For a large part, I enjoyed the game, but I didn't enjoy the last 20-25 minutes. But I do enjoy that part of my job, because it's the same for the players. Of course, we all like to bring the ball out from the back from great combinations leading towards the most beautiful goals. But as players sometimes have to fight. As a manager, you sometimes have to be pragmatic as well and understand, okay, this is probably not our game in terms of football. Then we as a coaching staff have to be ready to make decisions that help the team in those moments. That's what we try to do. We're bringing a type of player like Wata in, bringing Dom Soboslai to the left wing to neutralize that threat there as well. So it's enjoyable this as well, but I prefer the one where I see my team playing one triangle after another, leading to chance after chance.
You could have another 13 finishes.
Sorry?
You could have another 13 finishes maybe like that?
I think in the season, I don't know if I said it here, but in the season, when the boys came in, I felt they were a bit down maybe, a bit like, wasn't our best performance. That probably tells you also how well we've played during the season. that we weren't even that happy with this win. And I said to them, listen, this win is maybe even a bigger accomplishment than outplaying Tottenham here with 4-0. Because in a season where you want to achieve something, no matter what you want to achieve, but if you want to achieve something in a season, you need to play good football. That's the basis of success. But if you don't have the mentality to win difficult games, then you will never achieve something. That's why I was so disappointed for the players and so frustrated when I was in the dressing room after the game when we played Everton. The boys did so well, fought so hard, and deserved, in my opinion, to go away there with 2-1, not in terms of football, but in terms of mentality. But we didn't get that one, and now we got it today.
After Wednesday, there was a little bit of mental fatigue in the second half. Now, are you sure that in the last few months that teams don't get fatigued and kind of refresh every game without hectic fixtures get what's going to be?
I think the question is how I deal with if they get fatigued.
Yeah, how are you going to deal with that? Because if you look a little bit ready, do you think that second half after mentally after Wednesday night?
Yeah, but I never judge a situation on 20 minutes. So Wednesday evening, I saw a team fighting till the last second, pressing, working, being so fit. I want to take into account these players are not tired, not at all. They are able to play every 3 days in the highest intensity. But you have to take the mental part of the game into the occasion as well. All the events that happened Wednesday evening, it's not only working hard, what did it do to us mentally as well, these last 8 minutes of injury time? I can even tell you what it did to me mentally. So let alone what it did for these players that had to run so much. So then if you come into this game and again, things go against you, not again things go against you, but with the disallowed goal, both correct decisions, and them scoring, it asks a lot from your mentality if you are indeed maybe a bit more tired. But these players are able to be Wednesday all on it again. And so,
Yeah, man. That's it. That is it for the post-match interview from yesterday. That is it. So yeah, some good points he made in there. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, onwards and upwards. Do you know what I mean? Stop sharing that one. Onwards and upwards. Right, I'm gonna sort of like summarize some stuff. Stuff on yesterday from the notes that I made. Okay. So yep. In a hard-fought encounter at Anfield yesterday, Liverpool scored a 2-1 victory over Wolverhampton Wanderers, extending lead at the top of the Premiership to 7 points. Okay, that is the main thing. I mean, we may not have played great, but we got the 3 points. I think that's what matters. The match had gone with Liverpool asserting early dominance in the 16th minute. Luis Diaz capitalised on a defensive error by Totti, slotting the ball home to give the Reds an early advantage. The encounter continued as Mohamed Salah converted a penalty in the 37th minute. Okay, awarded after a foul on Diaz from the Wolves goalkeeper Jose Sarr. This goal marked Salah's 17th league goal in the of the season, underscoring his peripheral role in Liverpool's attack. Yeah, man, big up. Despite a comfortable 2-goal cushion at halftime, second half saw a shift in dynamic. I can't get my mouth around that word here. Dymatics. I couldn't get my word around it. Dymatics. Liverpool offensive efforts offensive efforts warned and had to believe, well, horribly, must say, they failed to register a single shot on in the second half. A first since the records began in 2003 and 2004 season. Okay, Wolves seized this opportunity, and in the 67th minute, Matheus Cunha delivered a stunning strike, and it was a good strike. It was a good strike. I mean, he got the ball. He literally got the ball for the back heel. Do you know what I mean? He got the ball for the back heel, and then Kunis got hold of the ball, and he took the defender out of the picture and curled it around. It was a good goal. It was a good goal. Chris Walsh says it's 3 points all that matters, but shit performance. We can't lie, especially in the second half. We made it hard work, just like Arsenal did yesterday's first time. We looked nervous and fatigued. Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Salah's second goal was onside, so that played. Salah's second goal was onside. Yeah, he's penalty. I don't understand. So that played a part. Otherwise, if that was given, it'd be. Oh yeah. I remember that. Yes, I remember that. Sorry. That was onside. That was really close. Yeah, good and well finished as well. Do you know what I mean? It should have been 3-0, yeah. Given 3-0, job done. Performance must improve in upcoming games because a better team would cook us. Never mind draw with us. I agree with that. My good friend Anthop, big up Anthop, good friend of mine. They smash the likes and share button, people. Big up Anthop. And make sure you guys go and like and subscribe to Anthrop's channel, man. Look it up on YouTube. And yeah, do you know what I mean? Go and like and subscribe. Yeah, where did I get to? Where did I get to that? Yeah, Matica delivered a stunning strike from outside the box, narrowing the deflect and intensifying the pressure on the home side. But you can't win a league without the pressure, mate. You know what I mean? Defensively, Liverpool faced challenges, particularly with Ibra Konate, who received a yellow card in the first half and didn't come out for the second half. He never came out. To mitigate the risk of a potential red card, the head coach, Arne Slot, made a strategic decision to substitute Konate at half time. This move aimed to maintain defensive stability as Wolves increase their offensive pursuits. Yeah. As I said, I thought that sort of like, Kwanzaa was a bit shaky when he first come on, but he kind of, bolted into the game. Post-match, Slot addressed the team's performance, expressing relief at the victory, but acknowledging areas that needing improvement. Yeah, he did actually. He did. He did so in the in a pre-match. You all saw that pre-match interview. Post-match interview. So that he noted the unusual I can't get my mouth around words today. Static or no second half shots, and emphasize the importance of maintaining offensive pressure throughout the match. So also highlight the team's resilience under pressure. True, a trait that will be crucial in the up and coming fixture against the formidable opponents like Aston Villa and Man City. We have Aston Villa on Wednesday, and I will be having a match preview tomorrow to that for that. I'll have my own match preview, and then I'm jumping on my friend's match preview later on as well. Man City, the victory not only bolstered Liverpool's position at the league's summit, but also served as a treatment to their ability to navigate challenging situations as the season progresses, maintaining consistency and addressing identifying weakness will be pivotal for the Reds in their second quest for the title. That's my notes, guys. That is my notes for the game. Right now, I am going to go on to the player ratings. Quickly get through to the player ratings, man. Okay. Right. Alisson Becker pulled off one or two good saves. I'm going to give him a 7.5 because he didn't really have much to do, really. I'm going to 7.5. 7.5, definitely. 7.5. Shame. Stop that. 7.5. Right. Trent Alexander, again, he was all right, but I'll say 7. He didn't hugely impress me today. Anate, he picked up a yellow card. He picked up a yellow card yesterday. I mean, to be honest, today, if he didn't pick up a yellow card, I would have gave him a bit more rating. So I'll give him a 7, seeing as he only played one half. Actually, you know what? I have to make it lower than that because he only played one half and he got a yellow card. So he gets a 6. He's a 6. Virgil van Dijk. Virgil. Can't say he did much wrong yesterday, to be honest. He just, his occasional solid self. So he will get an 8 from me. He'll get an 8 from me. He's also the team captain. Robertson 6.5. It's hard to find out what he did good yesterday. Oh, shame. Robertson. Yeah, Robertson. 6.5. Gravenberch, I'll give him. He was good yesterday. I'll give him an 8. I'll give him an 8. I'll give him a 10 to Rouse Clark. That, isn't it? Oh, man, he gets an 8. He get 8 for yesterday. Yeah, he did some good stuff. Do you know what I mean? He was, he was getting in and about the game, making some good passes and that. So yeah, I'll give him a sort of like a. He never fails to sort of like to impress me. You know what I mean? McAllister, I'll probably say an 8 again. I'll probably say an 8 again. Mo Salah. Salah gets an 8.5 because he did score the goal. He did score a goal yesterday, and he stayed. He didn't get a card as well. So yeah, he did play well. And plus as well, actually I'm going to give him a 9 because that goal that he scored at no wasn't offside. That should have been given. I mean, Sabozlai, I just want to see more goals from Sabozlai, to be honest. I know he does other things okay, but I want to see more goals. So I'm going to give you 7.5. Luis Diaz is a tricky one. I know he scored yesterday, right? But the things with Luis Diaz, yeah, I think there needs to be a conversation about him, really. Because, like, I just feel at the end of the day, right, I want to see more from him. Do you know what I mean? I want to see more goals from him, man. Come on now, man. Seriously. And you know what? He's not just only that. He doesn't take on players. He doesn't take on the play. Whenever Luis Diaz gets the ball, guaranteed at the day, right? He'll look what's in front of him, then he just track back. He just like look back and pass it backwards. Do you know what I mean? Or like what he do, he'll drift into the center. It's just like take your player on, man. Do you know what I mean? And as well, he loses the ball too quick as well. So listen, if we can pick up some good money from Barcelona from this in summer, I say get rid. Do you know what I mean? Or even swap him for Rafinha. Do you know what I mean? Because Rafinha, he takes on players. If you're a winger, you're supposed to take on players. Simple as that. That's just me. You're supposed to take on players, and he don't do it. So I am going to give and he did score yesterday. He did score yesterday, so I have to give Diaz that. He did score. He did score, so I'm going to give him a 7. I mean, yeah, I'm going to give him a 7 and 7, really. It's like, I don't know. I wasn't too overly impressed. I mean, wasn't too overly impressed, to be honest. Jota, I think Jota, you know what I mean? It's always hard coming back and playing against your old club. Do you know what I mean? But I thought he done well yesterday. You know what I mean? I thought he done well. You know what I mean? Sort of player that we need for the Aston Villa game. Yeah, so that's my thing, and I'm gonna give all the subs and they right. I am going to give them a 6. Give all the subs a 6. Obviously, without going through them. So this is my player ratings. This is my player ratings. You know what I mean, Jota was a 5 out of 10. I'll be a bit fairer than that. You know, I think he deserves a 7. Nothing more than 7.5. Sorry, nothing more than 7.5 because he did do well in certain parts, and they going back retrieving the ball and making runs of the ball and stuff. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I think he does deserve that 7.5. Okay, guys. Okay, yes. Come to the end of the show, guys. If you're gonna watch this on a replay, please hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button. Please hit the subscribe button as well whilst you're at it. And hit the notification button. You will be notified. I shall be back tomorrow. Okay. I'm going to do obviously a match preview. I'm not too sure what time I'm going to do that yet, but I'm going to do a match preview, and then I'm going to be on, and that's the Villa channel. Later on, doing a match preview with him. Okay, so a lot of things to look forward to, obviously, coming up in the coming days. Okay. So, guys, it's been awesome. It's been lovely. We did look through the press conference, the post-match press conference. I had a chat about what I thought about the game, obviously from my notes that I've taken. And we did the player rating. So, guys, at the day, I will see you next time. Peace, love, and respect.